excuse me. And the staff turned around. Oh my God.
A clone! She has a clone! That's what I'd think anyway if that was me. Welcome back to another true story animation. Are they actually true though? I guess we'll never know. Anyway, this time we're meeting triplets who were separated at birth. Oh no. How sad. Also guys, if you're new to the channel or maybe you've seen a few videos from me but you've not done this yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 3 million subscribers before my birthday, so that would really make my day. Anyway, let's get into the story. Headset on. Let's see how sad this really is.
Hey, I'm Amelia.
Hey, Amelia.
And my parents are kinda rich.
Wait a second. Are her parents like royalty? This guy looks like a prince. Surely not. Or maybe so. Rich girl.
They gave me a monthly allowance of $2,000. And I always used to buy myself clothes.
That's more than most people get paid. What?
One day, while I was on a shopping spree, my whole life turned upside down.
Ooh.
I was looking for white pants, but couldn't find any. So I decided to ask one of the staff members for help. I said, "Excuse me," and the staff turned around. Oh my God.
A clone! She has a clone! That's what I'd think anyway if that was me. If someone turned around and they looked exactly like me, I think I'd die. Out of pure shock.
She looked exactly like me. I asked her, "Are we related or something?" And she started laughing and said, "Haha, wow, you really look like me." I said, "No, you look like me." We both laughed and made plans to grab coffee later. We met at a Starbucks.
What a strange way to make a new friend. Hey, we look like the same person. OMG, let's be best friends. When would that ever happen?
And made plans to grab coffee later. We met at a Starbucks, and it was the strangest conversation of my life. Her name was Selma, and I immediately felt a strong bond between us.
Oh, interesting. They feel the bond. Apparently triplets have this, and also twins. They have like a stronger connection than most people. I don't know why, it's really strange. Interesting fact.
And I immediately felt a strong bond between us, as if we had been best friends our entire life. When we found out we had the same birth date, we knew for sure that we were identical twins. Selma said, "My mom told me I had a twin who died of a lung infection at age 3. I said, "That's weird." My parents told me I was adopted as a baby. "Are you adopted?" Selma said, "I don't think so."
Weird. Okay, things are lining up way too well here.
We should go ask my mom. Maybe she can help us. We drove to her mom's home, who was living in a trailer. When she opened the door, I could smell she'd had a few drinks already.
Oh dear. I'm just gonna guess before this story progresses that maybe she had to give up some of the kids.
She said, "Did I eat some mushrooms today? Or are there 2 of you?" Selma said, "Her name is Amelia, and I met her at the mall today. We're pretty sure we're identical twins, but maybe you can explain it to us?" Her mom said, "Mary?"
Okay, maybe my idea is correct, and perhaps she gave her away and her original name was Mary. Mary, Mama's here. What the heck?
My name is Amelia, but her mom said, "No, I named you Mary." Then she gave me a hug, but I didn't like it. I could smell she hadn't taken a shower in days.
That must be so weird for Amelia, being hugged by someone proclaiming that they named you something else and saying that they're your mom. Mind must be blown.
I said, "Are you my biological mother?" And she said, "Yes, I am, which means you are my daughter." I know I should have felt excited to get to know her, but I really didn't. We sat down together and my biological mom told us what happened. She said her boyfriend had gotten her pregnant when she was 22, and after she gave birth to triplets, he ran away.
Oh no! I'm sorry, but imagine being a young parent. You are broke, you have no money, and then being like, "Oh yeah, we're having triplets." Yeah, dad left. These 3 cute babies, how could you leave them? They're so cute.
And because she didn't have enough money to raise 3 kids, she took me to an orphanage and left me on the front door. She further explained that because heating was too expensive for them, my 3rd sister suffered a lung infection and sadly passed away at age 3.
Oh my gosh. So it's true, she did have a sister who passed away. Oh, that's so sad.
In that moment, I realized how lucky I'd been to be adopted by my caring and loving parents. My biological mom seemed troubled, to say it nicely, but I also felt guilty that I'd been so blessed while my triplet sister didn't have the same luck. The following week, I invited her over to my parents' house. She was very impressed and said she had never seen such luxury.
I just want to go back there to the phone call. Look at this quote behind her that says you can do it, alcohol. Oh girl, we need to rescue you out of this situation.
We also had a long conversation about our biological mom. Selma told me a few stories about her. Like one time when she pressured Selma to have a baby, she said she really wanted to have a granddaughter, but Selma was only 16.
Wow. Okay. Maybe biological mom is not that nice to be around, especially not grow up around. Jeez, she is troubled.
Our biological mother had serious problems, and I felt bad for Selma. That's why I offered her to live with me and my parents.
I know she's your sister and everything, but you realistically just met. How do you know that she's not crazy? Never mind just letting her move in with you, girl. Woo! These triplets be insane.
I didn't expect her to say yes, but she said, "Oh my god, I would be so grateful. I just can't take living with our mom anymore. All she does is scream at me." That's when our twin, or triplet life started, and in the beginning, it was so much fun.
Wow, look at these outfits. She's living the life of luxury. Get it, sis?
For a few weeks, we even dated brothers.
Okay, that's a little bit weird.
They weren't twins, but only 1 year apart. We sometimes switched and it was hilarious. But having a triplet sister slowly turned into a nightmare.
Here comes the tea. I'm excited to hear about this. The drama.
I went through the phone of my boyfriend, and one of the messages to his brother was, "Yeah, Selma has the prettier face and better body."
Wow. Dude, they're identical. Why are you so mean?
Reading that message hurt a lot. I knew Selma hadn't done anything wrong, but it was the first time I resented her, and things got worse. When she hung out with my friends, they all treated her like they had known her for years.
Oh, okay, she's literally replacing her.
And they often made us stand right next to each other and said, "Oh, Selma's face is a bit more symmetrical. She's definitely a bit more beautiful."
Excuse me? Friends? These guys are meant to be your friends? They don't sound like friends. These girls sound rude. Ditch them, sis. And ditch the sis, too. The sister doesn't sound very nice.
But Selma was also funnier and more talkative than me. When she was around, my friends were always laughing and having a good time. They liked her more than me. And one time my friends watched a movie with her without inviting me.
Wow.
But nothing was worse than my parents. They treated her as if she was their daughter.
Oh, this must be so strange for her. Basically being replaced in every respect by someone who's deemed as prettier and more symmetrical. I feel for this girl.
They thought she was me and I was her, but we are two completely different individuals. I knew Selma wanted to replace me, and I decided I had enough. I told her, "I'm sorry, but I don't want you to live here anymore."
What is that face? I'm sorry, but that's horrifying.
She was shocked and said, "What? Why not?" And I said, "I feel like you're stealing my friends, my boyfriend, and even my parents." She said, "What? That's crazy." But I said, "I don't care what you think. I don't want to see you anymore." It was a hard conversation.
Wow.
But afterward, I felt so relieved that she was gone. I mean, she still lives in the same city as me, and I sometimes have nightmares where I marry a guy who then leaves me for my prettier triplet sister. I know it was harsh to throw her out, but just because we share the same DNA doesn't mean I owe her anything.
That's true. Just because you share DNA with someone doesn't mean that you have to have them in your lives. If they treat you bad or treat you with disrespect, you do not have to put up with that. So I kind of don't blame her.
Had she continued to live with my parents, I'm sure they would have given her half their inheritance, and I would have been fine with that if she hadn't tried to steal my whole life. She was a sneaky little rat. I know that because we are so similar to each other.
Ooh, she called her a rat. I have pet rats. I wouldn't say that's an insult. They're really cute. But also, yeah, they're pretty sneaky. So good on you, girl, for getting rid of a toxic family member. So that's it for today's Share My Story. If you want to see another one, click here and let's go watch one together.